All right, ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, I'm calling about the home for sale. Is this the owner?
Who's this?
This is Matt Pena with Century 21. I'm doing a survey of all the for sale by owners in the area, and I was wondering, if you sold this home, where were you going to go next?
Do you have a buyer?
Actually, you know what? I work with buyers every day, but I haven't actually seen this property. But you know what? What was that? But if you did sell this home, where were you going to go next?
Well, you haven't seen my property. Well, that is interesting because I haven't had my property on the market for at least 3 months.
For 3 months.
So where did you find me?
Wow, you know, I've seen your ad on Craigslist.
On Craigslist?
Yeah.
I've been putting ads on Craigslist for 3 months. Why didn't you call me sooner?
Well, you know what?
That's a good question.
That's a great question. And you know what? I actually just ran across your ad on Craigslist because I was looking for properties that weren't actually on the market. So if you actually did sell this home, where were you going to move to?
Well, you know what? This is an investment property. I just bought this property, I upgraded it, and now I'm trying to sell it.
Okay, so it's an investment property of yours, and now you're trying to sell it.
Yeah.
I see. And now, how soon did you want to get it sold?
As soon as possible, because the mortgage is eating me.
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, how would you rate your motivation to sell this home on a scale of 1 to 10?
11.
11. So you really need to sell it.
Yes,
And
I don't want to sit on it.
You don't want to sit on it.
No.
And I'm sorry, my name is Matt with Century 21. What was your name?
Carlos.
Carlos. Okay, Carlos. Now, Carlos, how did you determine your sales price? I noticed it's at $500,000. How did you determine that price?
Well, I saw all the other properties that are for sale in Craigslist. I actually studied that site every day, and I went to Realtor.com and find out what the comps are in this area, and that's how I decided to put the price.
Okay, so you did a little bit of research on your own and ran some comps on it. Good for you. Now, are you prepared to adjust your price down when working with the buyer?
Well, maybe if it is within reason, I will adjust the price down.
Okay, so within reason. Good
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you. Now, why did you decide to sell yourself rather than list with the real estate agent?
Oh, come on. You know the answer to that. You guys charge an arm and a leg. Why would I pay you $30,000 of my money?
So you figure save the commission and sell it yourself, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, if you were to actually list, which agent would you list with?
Well, if I have to list, which I don't think I will, but if I had to, I would call my cousin Vinny.
Your cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
Good for you. And now, how did you happen to pick your cousin Vinny?
Well, because he's my cousin.
Okay, so you figured you might as well list with your family member, right?
Right.
Good for you. Now, if you were to list, what would you expect cousin Vinny to do to sell your home?
I don't know, whatever he does to sell homes.
Okay, so
he
you're just
sells a
gonna.
lot of homes. He works for Century 21 too.
Okay, so you're just gonna leave it up to him. He's the professional, and let him do his job, right?
Yeah, right.
Good for you. Now, how much time would you take before you consider interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home?
How long? Well, I don't know, because I've been in the market for about 3 months, and this is not selling, so I'm sure. I don't think I'm going to wait much more longer.
Okay, so you've been on the market for 3 months. The house has been sitting there. You're paying the mortgage on it every month that goes by,
That's
right?
correct, yes.
Yeah, so it's about time to get it sold, right?
Yes.
Well, what has to happen before you will consider hiring a powerful agent like myself for the job of selling your home?
Well, if I don't sell it, I guess that I will have to contract a real estate agent.
Okay, great. So are you familiar with the techniques I use to sell homes?
I think I am. All the real estate agents use exactly the same techniques, don't you?
Well, you know what? A lot of agents do use the same techniques, but that's exactly why we need to meet, so I can show you the differences of my active approach. Basically, we're aggressive agents. You see, we don't wait around for buyers to find your property. We're aggressively out there in the marketplace looking for them. I have some time today at 4 to show you my plan of marketing, where tomorrow at 6 be better for you.
But just explain me, why should I pay $30,000 commission for doing that? I can do that myself.
You can do it yourself. Well, you know what? I mean, Carlos, I can appreciate that, the house has been sitting on the market for 3 months, right? Or actually, you know, you've been trying to actively sell it for 3 months, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So, I mean, every month that goes by, you're losing money on the property, correct?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so why don't we do this? If I could actually show you how I can net you more money than actually you selling it yourself, and I would do all the work, you know, all the paperwork, handle all the escrows and everything like that, and all you would do is just sit back and let me handle it for you, take the stress off your shoulders, and I could actually net you more money. Would it be worth 15 minutes of your time to meet with me so I could show you that plan?
Then what is your commission?
Well, you know what? That's a great question, Carlos. It's 100% negotiable, and it will be a commission we agree upon. I have some time today at 4, or would tomorrow at 6 be better for you?
Well, you know what? You present yourself really well, but I need to think about it. Why don't you call me, let's say, next week?
Next week, so you need to think about it till next week.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's an option too as well. But from what I understand, Carlos, you know, I mean, you've been paying the mortgage on the property, and you know, I understand that you want to sell it yourself, but you do want to net the most money possible, right? In the soonest amount of time.
Well, yes, but next week is Thanksgiving. Who's going to be buying property during Thanksgiving?
I'm so glad you brought that up, Carlos. Were you aware that there are serious buyers out there shopping today in this market right now during the holidays?
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, and would you want serious buyers looking at your property?
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely, all sellers would, right?
Right.
So let's do this. Let's get together. I could show you exactly where the qualified, serious buyers are today in this market, and I could also show you how we're going to get you top dollar for your home in the soonest amount of time. Would today at 4 work for you?
Yes, let's meet at 4.
All right, great. Let's do it at 4.
Thank you.